hi Gladys, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Thanks for asking.
Okay, so first of all, tell me something about yourself.
I'm Gladys Upadhyay, basically from Mirzapur. As far as my education background is concerned, I did my highest education is MA in English that I have done private. I'm also planning to do CELTA in near future. And as per my experience is concerned, right now I'm working in DPSC Palam Bihar as an English teacher, TGT English teacher basically. And if you talk about my previous experience, I was there in Doha, Qatar for 6 months. But since my mother was not keeping well, the reason I left the job and I came back to India. And before that, I was working with Zaitoon International Academy for more than 1.5 years. And so from 2019 to present, I'm working with DPS Palam Bihar. And as per my hobbies concerned, if you'll talk about my strength, I'm flexible enough, and being a teacher, I'm also very approachable. And if you talk about my weakness, then the weakness is that I get engrossed so much in my work that sometimes it hampers my personal life too.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Gladys, I have 2 questions. First of all, tell me the meaning of your name. So that is a very rare name. I have not heard this name like prior. So can you tell me the meaning of your name first of all?
So the meaning of my name is like, it's from glad to gladish, to be glad, to be happy, or khushi, in a simple word. And also there is a flower by the same name.
Okay, perfect. And second question what I have to you is, like, you are already doing good in your education, whatever you are teaching in your schools, wherever you are going. So you are doing good at that place. So why do you want to make a switch to online platform now?
Sir, since looking at the current situation, nobody knows what is going to happen in near future. And what I can figure out that everything is going on online mode. And also the only reason why I want to switch is that from last 3 years, I'm working in the same organization. I'm also looking for a growth, and I travel somewhere around 1.5 hours every day. So this is the major reason.
Okay, perfect. So tell me, what do you know about Byjus?
So it is an online education platform, and it was established in 2011. And the founder of Byjus is Mr. Byju's Ravindran, I believe. And that's what I know about Byjus.
Tell me a few unique features of Byjus.
Sir, what I feel is that first, that students do not need to go anywhere for for their further studies. I mean, if there have been earlier, it is a traditional type of approach which is being followed, that for tuitions or for any education related purpose, they need to go to an institute. Whereas with the help of Byjus, now they do not have to go anywhere. They can be cozy at their home itself. They can feel safe and secure at their home itself. And also there is that monotony of that traditional teaching method is also being broken by Byjus. They have many other customized method of teaching the students so that they can grasp their attention. So that's what I feel.
I think you mentioned the advantages of Byjus. I was asking about the features of Byjus application. Can you tell me 2-3 features of Byjus application?
2-3 features of, I haven't used this application, so I don't know exactly about it.
Okay, no worries. So tell me, there are name of few companies that Byjus have acquired recently in current time. Can you name them?
Sir, 𝐻𝐵𝐺, that's what I know that they have acquired. And one more was there that I'm not able to recall the name. 𝐻𝐵𝐺, and one coding company was there which they have acquired. So I'm not able to recall the name.
Perfect, no worries. Okay, so Gladys, why only Byjus? In online learning, online education, we have multiple competitors, multiple platforms. Why only Byjus?
So they like as per Byjus is concerned, they have already set their benchmark. They have already been considered as a brand. And if I really want to grow, then why not brand?
Okay, perfect. Okay. So now we'll have the next section of this interview. That will be a live demo section. Okay. So I want you to give me a live demo, any topic that you have prepared yourself.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
So for example, if I'm taking class in grade 6 and I have to teach them adjectives. So before starting the session, there should be earlier it is a very traditional mode of teaching, like just going and introducing the definition of that, what is adjective and all. But in today's scenario, going with the curriculum and even the students are very smart. So what I'll do, when I'll go to my class, I'll ask my student to just define your friend using few words. All right. So ultimately what they are doing, they are defining the definition of adjective, because the definition of adjective is what to describe something, right? To describe to noun or pronoun, right? So ultimately what they are doing, they are describing their friend, and the friend is what? A person, which is noun. So for example, I asked Aradhya to define Ananya, right? So she wrote that Ananya is beautiful, Ananya is very good, Ananya is confident, or Ananya is smart. So ultimately they are, without knowing the exact topic, they already learned the adjective. So after this activity, when I am introducing the topic, so it will be very easy for them to relate with it.
Okay, perfect. But suppose if I am a student of class 7th and you have to teach me some topic anyway, how will you teach me being a teacher?
Being a teacher, sir, for example, if I'm teaching them report writing in class 7, right? So nowadays it is not like that we have to fix with only that certain. If I'm teaching in English, then I need to stick with only English. It should be interdisciplinary approach, that so that they can connect with all the other subjects, right? For example, I ask them to write a report on write a paragraph on water harvesting, right? So if that they are writing a paragraph on water harvesting, so it's not that they are only writing in English, but since they are also learning how to conserve water, which means they are learning about science, they are learning a basic basic things, like how basic humanities pattern, where like many of the people they are not able to get water, they are walking a mile to get the water, right? So simultaneously it's not that they are learning only English, but in fact they are learning more than they are learning other subjects too.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'll make it more simpler for you. Suppose I am a student of class 6th and you have to teach me tenses. So how will you teach me in your pattern, in your manner?
So if it is like if you will ask me to teach them tenses, since tenses is basically based all on rules.
No, teach
right?
me.
So
I am a student and you are a teacher. You have to teach me in this 5-10 minutes.
Okay, 5-10 minutes. Basically, I used to teach them. I to teach students with the help of PPT. If it is related to online mode, but I don't have anything to teach right now. For example, I'll start with the present tense. I'll tell them tenses is what? Tenses is something which is related to time. So now tenses is divided into 3 parts: present tense, past tense, and future tense, right? And again, in present tense, we have 4 forms. That is simple present tense. It is also known as present indefinite, the simple indefinite tense. Then present continuous tense. Then we have present perfect tense, and then we have present perfect continuous. Okay. Same thing goes with past tense and future tense. So if we'll count all together, then we have 12 tenses, right? 4 in each. 4 in present tense, 4 in past tense, and then 4 in future tense. Now moving back to present tense, what is the structure of present tense? So if I'll be having whiteboard, it will be more simpler for me to explain. But right now, since I do not have anything to explain, I'll be like firstly I'll be introducing the structure to them. First, for example, what is simple present tense then? Simple present tense is something which is related to habitual actions, right? Or universal truth, which means and habitual action, which means whatever you are doing on an everyday basis. and also universal truth. For example, sun rises from the east, right? It is a universal truth and it is not going to change anyway. All right.
Okay.
And habitual action, which means that I'm going to school at 6 o'clock every morning. So that is your habitual action. Every day you are going to school. All right.
Okay.
So now moving back to the structure, what is the structure? So subject plus verb along with s or es, that depends again singular and plural, plus object.
Okay.
Right. And so likewise we have structure for all the other tenses. Like for then I'll ask them to then I'll introduce them what is subject, because many of the students, they are not aware that what is subject. Then again I'll ask them what is object. So generally it's generally what is subject? Subject is something which is like he, she, they all are subject, and which is usually used at the beginning of the sentence. What is
Okay.
object? It is used at the end of the sentence. Now I'll also introduce then what is verb, because many of the students, since they are very small in grade 6, maybe they are not aware that what is verb. So I'll explain them. Okay, everybody jump at your place, or maybe involve an action where you are brushing your teeth. So I'll explain them. Then I'll move to the word verb. So whatever action you are doing, the action whatever is involving here is what? It is verb. Then again I will start putting all those words together, and then I'll be explaining the structure.
Okay.
This is
Perfect.
how I'll teach tenses.
Good approach. Okay, perfect. So now we'll have some verbal question and answers. Okay, try to answer me according to your knowledge. Okay, my first question to you is, where do we use the ing suffix and why?
Continuous tense, in every tenses, either it is present tense, future tense, or past tense. Wherever is continuous, is the word continuous is written in the tenses, which means we have to use ing.
Okay, perfect. Is there any exception for ing?
Any exception? No, sir. Wherever if the word, even if it is in present perfect continuous is also written, then there also we need to write verb ka first form along with ing.
Okay, perfect.
So students do not need to get confused. Okay,
Go ahead.
So students sometimes they get confused ki ma'am, present continuous tense we are using verb ka first form then ing. Then again present perfect continuous verb ka first form then ing. So I used to tell them, you do not have to get confused. If there is a word continuous, which means verb ka first form then ing. This is the structure, this is the rule, and learn by heart.
Okay, perfect. Got your point. Now tell me types of nouns.
Types of nouns. So generally there are many types of noun, but we consider mainly 8 types of noun. This is like personal pronoun, right? Abstract noun, concrete noun, I'll just explain. Material noun, collective noun, and collective noun, material noun, concrete noun, countable noun, uncountable noun. So like that we have altogether, we have 8 nouns.
Okay, got your point.
So if you want me to define all the nouns, that also I can do.
No, that's fine. Completely fine. Okay. Now tell me difference between a personal pronoun and reflective pronoun.
Personal pronoun and reflective pronoun. Okay, personal pronoun is some pronoun, sir? Something,
yes, pronoun.
Noun or pronoun?
Pronoun.
Okay, personal pronoun is something which is related to, see, the word itself will tell you the definition, right? Personal pronoun. So just bifurcate it. Person, right? Personal, which means person, which means it is related to somewhere to a person. So the word like he, she, it, they is all what? Personal pronoun. Whereas reflective pronoun is concerned, it will reflect. As I told you, the word itself will tell you the definition. Reflective pronoun is what? Reflective pronoun is what? Where we use the word like themselves, their self, himself, selves. That is what reflective pronoun. It is also known as reflexive pronoun.
Perfect. Okay. Now tell me a definition of modern auxiliary verbs.
Model auxiliary verbs, those verbs like model auxiliary verbs are those verbs like can, could, may, might. All those verbs are auxiliary verbs. Basically, it is also known as helping verb.
Okay, Now differentiate between simple adverb and relative adverb.
Simple adverb and relative adverb.
Yes.
Sir, adverb is something which modifies your noun, pronoun, and another adverb.
Okay.
And simple adverb is something where whenever the words ends with, most of the time adverbs ends with y or ly. That is adverb, right? But it is not that. But whenever you find that verb, it's modifying, right? Either it is it is related to adjective, noun, or adverb, another adverb. That is your simple adverb. Second question you asked, sir.
The second question was relative adverb.
Relative adverb I'm not able to recall.
Okay. Tell me the difference, definition of interrogative adverb.
And where we ask question, that is interrogative adverb.
Only questions? Can you give me example of interrogative adverb? As you mentioned, question.
Seriously, are
Go ahead.
Interrogative is the word itself. It's telling that where we ask question. Interrogative adverb, does it come in interrogative adverb? I'm not able to, because
it comes under the category
we'll talk
of
about the
adverbs.
type. It comes under the category, because what I can recall the types of adverbs is where we have it related to time, place, and so other things. Time,
No, it
place,
is in category of adverb. No worries, no worries. We can discuss in the feedback session. No worries. Okay. Now tell me the difference between definite and indefinite articles.
Definite and indefinite article. Definite article is the article is which is fixed, like A and D is A and is definite article, whereas D is indefinite article. For A and is indefinite article, D is definite article.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I don't think so. You are very much sure about this. Are you sure?
D is a definite article, whereas A and an is indefinite article. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Define conjunctions.
Conjunction is a word. In a simpler sentence, we can say that conjunction is what? It is a joining word. With the junction word itself will tell you that, which means to join something. So conjunction work as a joining word. So for example, if we also know there is a very famous acronym fanboys. For example, so if you will define that fanboys, where F stands for, A stand for and, N stand for neither, and B stand for but, O stand for or, Y stands for yet, like that, and S stand for so. So these all are what? These all are conjunctions.
Okay. What are base verbs?
Base verbs.
Yes.
Base verb is MR.
Sorry.
That is helping verb actually. That is helping verb actually.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. What is base verb?
Base verbs, so I don't able to recall them.
Okay. Differentiate between compound and simple prepositions.
Compound and simple preposition.
Yes.
Preposition is something which is which basically it is used to establish a relationship, and simple preposition is like the word like to and to, all these words to, so, these all are what is a simple preposition. And whereas you said compound preposition, where we use two preposition together, two words together, that is compound preposition.
For example?
Either or, neither nor.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Now I'll be giving you some sentences. Just tell me which form of tense is this. Okay. It's high time we played a match.
It's high time we played the match.
It's high time we played a match.
Played or sir play?
Played.
Played. It high time we played the match. Ed is there, the simple past tense.
Simple past
It's
or
high time
past
we played the
indefinite?
match, right?
Yes.
Simple past
It's
or past tense, both are same.
okay. Perfect. My next question to you is: Rahul leaves for Jaipur tomorrow.
Rahul is simple, simple present tense.
Simple present tense. Okay. I am
Leaves,
playing hockey.
yeah.
I am playing hockey now.
I am playing I is there and I verb ke saath along with ing. It is present continuous tense.
Okay. Geet came here yesterday.
Geet came here yesterday, past tense, simple past tense, or it can be also known as past indefinite tense.
Okay. I have been living in Lucknow for last 10 years.
I have been living in Lucknow for last 10 years. So it is a present perfect tense. Has and have be used with present.
Continuous
Present perfect
tense.
continuous tense. Yes.
Continuous tense. Okay. I have been playing hockey.
I have been playing hockey. Same.
Same. Okay. Pankaj owns a bus.
Pankaj owns a bus. Simple present tense.
Okay. Sunil went to Mumbai on 7th July 2004.
Sunil went to Mumbai on 7th July 2004. Simple past tense.
Simple past tense.
Went is there. Okay. It is a past perfect tense.
Past perfect
Third form
tense.
of
Okay.
verb. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm giving you some direct to indirect conversions. Okay. I'm giving you direct format and try to convert into indirect format. Okay. Sandeep said to me, I shall be writing a letter.
Sandeep said to me, I shall be writing a letter. I need pen paper to change it.
You can just
Sandeep
change it in
said
mind.
to,
It's not very lengthy. You need pen and paper for this. Do you need it?
so because so many rules are there in a very one sentence. So
Okay.
like said to, if the word said to is there, for that we need to make it told. So I have been told by Sandeep to write a letter.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I need pen and paper to change it because many
Do you
rules
have
are
it?
there. And
Do you have it right now with you?
no, sir. But when it will be coming to because I was not prepared. So, but I know I can do it.
Okay. Okay. Differentiate between coordinating conjunction and correlative conjunctions.
Okay, coordinating conjunction is something where I told you that fanboys. Coordinating conjunction is fanboys, for, and, no, these all are coordinating conjunction. Correlative conjunction is something where we use two words together. For example, either or, neither nor, and many other conjunctions are there. That is correlative conjunction, where we use two words together.
Okay, got your point. I'm giving you two sentences. Tell me which is the correct one. Okay. One should keep his promise. Okay. This is the first sentence. And second sentence is one should keep one's promise. Which is correct?
One should keep. Sorry, sir.
I'll repeat the sentence. First sentence is one should keep his promise. Okay. And second sentence is one should keep one's promise. Which one is correct?
One should
and why?
keep. Why? One should keep one's promise.
Why? Why? What is the flaw in that particular sentence? One should keep his promise.
Because we are not talking about we are not talking about one particular promise. It is in a generic sense. So that's why that's what I feel.
Only generic? That is the only reason?
Maybe I'll need an explanation for this.
Okay. Differentiate between finite and infinite verb or non-finite verb.
Finite and infinite verb, we have done it. Not able to recall, but I can do it. Finite verbs are not able to recall.
Any example, anything you can recall of this particular, both the verbs, anything?
So finite verb is a verb where it doesn't change, the sentences doesn't change as when there is a change in the tenses or there is a change in the number of person, and there is a change in one more thing is there. Whereas non finite verb is whereas finite verb is concerned, it changes when there is a change in the person, when there is a change in the tenses, change of person, and so this is the major difference.
Okay, okay, got your point. Okay, so now my next question to you is, what salary do you expect from Byjus?
Sir, as right currently I'm get my, my CTC is for my, if you talk about the consolidated is I'm getting somewhere around 45. So obviously I'll be expecting more than that, and as per the industry norm.
But in Byjus, you might be aware that for education sector or for academic specialist profile, we are providing maximum 5 lakhs, 4.75 something. So in hand, it comes around 34,000 per month. So you are already getting 45 in your previous job. So will you come down to 33, 34?
No, sir.
So how will you prefer
Because
this job?
because I thought they are providing some around 40 plus salary, so that's the reason I enrolled with them. I mean, I enrolled with Byjus, so I was not expecting the brand to brand offering very less salary. I was not expecting that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll talk on behalf of this and we'll discuss about this matter. But
Yes.
as of now, just tell me,
Yes,
if
sir.
I tell you to work for 2-3 months for 33, 34K, will you work in Byjus?
So it's not like that. If you'll ask me to work for 2-3 months, like after that, also if you feel, because I'm very confident about my skills. I am very, I am very visionary, and I know that when I'm enrolled with any of the organization, I'm going to give my best. So if you can do it in the future after 2 and 3 months, why not today?
No, I understand. But if I give you an option that for 2-3 months work for this particular salary and then we'll increase your salary. So will it be
No,
okay for
sir,
you?
I don't. No, sir, I don't feel like that, because I don't want to degrade myself. I feel that I should upgrade myself instead of degrading myself.
Okay. So one more thing is there in Byjus, we do have a bond of 3-4 years. Okay. So for you, it can be of 3 years. Okay. So are you willing to sign a bond with Byjus for 3 years?
Yes, sir, I don't have any problem with the bond, and like if I'm satisfied with the offer which you are giving to me, then I don't have any problem.
But the only problem is if you break the bond within these 3 years, you'll have to pay 10 lakh rupees as a compensation amount. Will it be okay for you to pay that?
Yes, sir, I don't have any problem with that.
Okay, okay. I'm giving you 3 things. You have to arrange according to your priority. First is money, second is work-life balance, and third is career growth.
So
You have to arrange it.
career growth,
Okay.
work-life balance, and
Okay.
money, obviously it is very important.
So money at third. If it is important, you should keep it at first place. No?
As a career, a career growth, when there will be a career growth, ultimately the money will increase. And if the money will increase, then obviously the life and work both will balance. So that's why indirectly it was related to that only, money. So that's why I shifted that to third position.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So Gladish, who is your biggest inspiration in life?
So my biggest inspiration is my mother, because I have seen her, doing lots of house chores, and after that, doing lots of house chores, and after that also, like, she was very independent and looking after us also, and simultaneously doing the job, and that to justifying all her duties. So for me, my biggest inspiration is my mother.
Okay, okay. And tell me one biggest achievement of yours till date.
So if you talk about this, then I'll talk about my Doha experience, where I would say, like, few months back only, I was having in my mind that no, I'll be leaving this country and I'll be going to, abroad. So I thought I'll go from scratch. And then I just started working on it. I just applied for the very first school and I got a call from there. My CV got shortlisted. And then there was a telephonic round, and then there was a written round. Then face-to-face interaction was also there in India. They came to India. So everything got so smoothly where I didn't have to pay even a single penny, and I was there in Doha. So I find
Okay.
that a biggest achievement for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue because of my mother health. I had to come here. And apart from that, but I set something very clearly. Like when I landed here in Doha in here in India back in 2019 July. But I made sure that I do not want to sit idle. That's why I joined DPSC Palam Bihar. And July 8, I was having another opportunity with me, and I joined within 4 days.
Perfect. Okay, got your point, Radish. So I think the interview is done here, and now we can head to our feedback section of this interview. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I hope आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. अगर पसंद आया हो तो don't forget to like the video, share with your friends and subscribe our channel so that आपके लिए हम फ्यूचर में भी ऐसे innovative videos लाते रहे so that you can get help from all these videos. I'll see you soon in next video. Till that time, take care of yourself. Bye bye.